Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Seablock Rustic Waters. And today I'm going to be hopefully finishing up this little bit of power gen and moving on to some other quests so that we can get a little bit more completed in the book. So, let's get this going. I, as you can see, have assembled this. It didn't take me too long to kind of get all the parts, just had them already. And I just need to find that sweet spot that you can right click on. There it is. And then we've got power gen. And this is the inputs here, which I already have some diesel in this spot, which if I change this, because I forgot that this had an automatic input and output. I just don't know if it does it to all sides. So if I change this, yeah, see, it doesn't really, oh, it did change. So it went in. So the generator probably ended up making some power. So that's actually really good. Okay, so I don't even need some of these, which actually, check this out. I got a new satchel. I upgraded it with the kit, and bam, I don't need two satchels anymore. It's so nice. And I've got a few stacks of cash here that don't fit in the wallet because they're 500 gil bills, and I figured I'll just keep them out so that I can, have them. Got some more food, and I've got GPS markers. This one's blank. These three are to the other three machines. If you look here, we've got the refinery, we've got the pump, and we've got the ethanol production right there, which is probably overflowing at this point because the corn just keeps on popping in there. A lot of corn. But I was thinking, let's see, I've got extra ender tanks. I don't really need the liquid translocators as much since these things can just do in and out by themselves, and I totally forgot. But I will need to put the power generator here that is currently elsewhere. So, and also quests. That's right, I mentioned the quests. Let's click on some of these. Which ones did I do? This one. I did this because I made a few generator blocks, and it says if it's up to you, you want to keep your old Ember energy generator, but now that you have diesel, you'll be generating a minimum of 4,096 RF per tick from each generator, which is great. And I don't see why I still can't keep that thing going, because it is forever going. And then I made this. The diesel generator will take you through to the end game, at which point you will want to upgrade to a turbine setup and take your RF per tick production into the hundreds of thousands. But for now, enjoy your 4096 per tick. And then this one, because I've already got a couple portable generators in chests, looting stuff, I was able to complete this. If you need to produce power temporarily in other parts of the base or world, you can use the diesel generator. It is very efficient at using diesel and will crank out 256 RF per tick. The downside is that it only has an 8-bucket internal buffer, so therefore you have to, you can power it or dump a bunch of buckets in it and then mine it up and take it with you, or you can just keep pumping into it with stuff. But I mean, it's not really worth it at this point. So let's I won't claim that. In fact, before I do any of this, let's go back, because I think I've got a new trophy from that. I sure do. Detect, claim. I get a new trophy. Yes. Producing energy. All right. So this will probably start running once I've got everything activated. In order for that to happen, I need a power boost. So let's go back to the core. And I think, because I've got a bucket of diesel as well, just to be sure. But I do need to remove this, the energy transfer node, because inside of it right now, it is powering this, which is fine. I don't mind that it's powering the redstone furnace for this at all. Actually, it's perfectly acceptable, but we don't need to have it on this main outlet. In fact, I'm going to remove it from here. I don't think that it's going to break and mess everything up. I might as well take that out just so I don't get it mixed up. There we go. And we can put this hooked up to the generator downstairs. So let's run into over here. We can go down to the generator, and then we can pop this right on top, like right in the middle. Each one of these should be able to generate that. Oh, look at that. Pow. We're now getting lots of power coming out of that thing. So let's put this in here, and we'll put this, and this. And you know what this is doing? This is generating a lot of power, and each one of it's very loud. Let me exit there. Every one of these is powering these now, because I hooked those up to each one of these. I just jumped and right-clicked on these little orange dots on the top here. Let me actually climb up so you can see these little dots here. And therefore, it is now making the ethanol. Oh no. It has an output? Oh, I didn't see that. Is that from the apples? Or is that from... And that's from the corn. And it's using... Okay, that's bad. So I'm going to need something for this. I probably need to have a use for these. Make phytogrow, industrial dye blend, and polymer sheets. Oh, that's probably going to be very key for stuff. So I'm going to need some production for this. Crap, because this is going to end real fast. But let's do a quick check on the other production methods we have. We have crude oil being pumped up in here. And it is going over to the refinery, which... There we go. Everything is probably going in. Yeah, the crude oil is filling up very quick and easy. Ethanol is having difficulty keeping up. Yeah, well, once those apples get out of there, it'll probably be a little bit better. I could probably get a couple of those, but honestly, the diesel is probably doing all right. Let me come over here. Sneaking on this does not actually tell me how it's doing. Oh, there's a little bit extra here. So that's probably a thing. And I could probably also have this only turn on when that is at a certain level. You know, hook up some kind of redstone device. And in fact, I don't have my mask on, so therefore I'm probably going to end up like drowning if I don't have things set up. Let's take this out. This is why the production keeps stopping. So I'm going to need to get an ender chest. Let's take a couple of these, and I'm going to need something to color them with. Which, being out here, it's really easy. Let's grab teal, because that kind of looks like the color. I don't know if it's cyan or what, but for now, that's the output of it. But what about a regular? What? How do you? Do I need like a hopper or something to come out of this? Because this is a liquid output that comes out of here, which is the ethanol. So where's the... Oh, there's the regular output. I totally overlooked it. Okay. Then let's try putting this down here. Let's put them both down. And then just kind of do blue at the end. There we go. Yay, they have nothing in them. Hooray! I did not end up messing that up too badly. Let me just break it. And I will need to upgrade my pick as well today. Let's put this here. There we go. And I can put the dried distiller's grain in there. Let me take that out and quickly put it in place. There we go. Is that doing better? And yes, it drains faster than it comes in. This is a good thing. Just barely, but it does. And this probably means that the refinery is probably getting more ethanol at this point. Oh wow, look at all that diesel. Yeah, the ethanol, it's still being used up. Oh, but we're doing a positive gain. So once this diesel is maxed out, then it'll probably back up with ethanol, and then we'll be good. I'm going to need to come up with a voiding option for the corn. Because I have no way of storing or using all of this stuff as it is. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up and place my new trophy, and then I'll be back. And there we go. Looks pretty good so far, if I do say so myself. Getting all these trophies going on. Little trophy room area. Never hurt anybody. So I got to do something with this. I wasn't expecting this stuff to happen. In fact, I mean, look at the amount of stuff. Look at all the platinum I have. Jeez, 1,400 ores. It's a bit ridiculous with the amount that I have currently going. And we have plenty of lava. Not as much obsidian, but I don't think I need to worry about the. Let's turn that on. Might as well use the power up here now because there's no worries there. And this is still being powered by the generator downstairs. Man, it's kind of nice having power. I think this thing is, yeah, it's still being powered by the water wheels inside right now. So I need to do something with this. What was in these again? I can't remember. The distiller's agent, dried distiller's grain. which is used for phytogrow. Phytogrow might be usable for, and polymer sheets, which are used for upgrade kits. Okay, that's cool, but what else are these used for? Industrial dye blend. That's usually under IO. Machine chassis. Not edible. Yeah, avoid eye contact. Yes, okay. And what was the other thing? It was the phytogrow, which then we can use to grow all sorts of crazy things in a phytogenic insulator, as well as a sapling infusion, so we can just constantly keep making wood, which we already have hoppers. Oh, wait. Or almonds. Or some other types of stuff. But we do have the hopping bonsais, which are pretty effective, if I do say so myself. And then we've got chemist workshops to make rich phytogrow. I don't think those are needed to make too much. Podzol. Yeah, I'm not seeing a huge amount of stuff needed for this. I might have done some of these out of order, as I have in the past. Fluxed phytogrow for the super duper power that we need. Make a phytogenic insulator. Got it. Okay. Oh. Photovoltaic composite. So this is for solar cells, right? In Ender IO. Yes. Yep. Photovoltaic plate. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to need to probably have these... I'm gonna probably make myself a drawer, have them store in there, and excess go bye-bye. Because there's so much in there right now. Let's take a 2x2 drawer, and I've got the, where is it? Item translocators that I can use with that. And then I can just put it down here for now. I think I can put it... Let's place it here for now. It's going to be a little bit weird, but I think if I put it there... Oh shoot, that has cucumbers in it. I need to fix that. We're also going to want the quantify key on here so that I can change things. Let's unlock that. Shoot, I'm going to need cucumbers in order to empty that out. Let's take these out. Let's see if I can find some cucumbers. I think I've got some in here. Yep, that'll work. Because if you've locked a chest and you've run out, like let's use the quantify key here. This says there's nothing left in it. You cannot actually change this until you have a quantity in there. It's unlocked, then you can take it out and put in the new stuff, like that. So that's kind of the thing. It's kind of annoying like that. Can I put these in here? And then I'll need to like put this in, take it out, and then put in the new stuff, etc. And then it's just kind of annoying like that. But I understand sometimes you can't have everything you want a mod to do. There we go. I can't lock it with a cucumber. But now I can have this go into here, this go into there, and then... Hui! Ta-da! Alright, that should work for now. Keep some storage of this stuff, and then once this is full, then I'll just have it go voiding it, because I don't think that I really am going to need those. And in fact, I've got this cucumber now that I need to put away. Let's put that back in my food workbench where I make my California rolls. Anyway, let's take... Oh, I forgot to put this key back. Let's put it back here. Did I lock that? I don't know that I locked that. Let's just double check. Yeah, I locked it. All right, just making sure, because you never can tell. There we go. And now, let's take a look at some more quests, because at this point, I know that I was, let's see, we did this, producing energy, we did that, which I might as well just grab those coils, just going to be useful. So let's put these in here, those over there. There we go. Got my coils and stuff up here. I've got all the rest of the big heavy blocks and extra batteries. And then we can look at some more. Let's go back. I'm not going to do the test your mites. In fact, it's not too long before I'm going to go elsewhere. Oh, when I built that last bubble, I decided I would use a regular sponge. Don't use a regular sponge in this mod pack. You can use it once. Once it gets wet, it only is good for crafting up a different kind of sponge thing, and that's it. You can't dry it out. You can make a sponge on a stick at that point from a wet sponge. But that's about it. But you can also use a dry one as well. But I used it, and I used it in the wrong area in that bubble down there, and it only dried up like part of it, and then it all filled itself back up, which is really, really annoying. So, yeah. And there goes a rocket squid. Building wand. I don't think that I've made one of these yet. Oh, some bricks, some glue, and some electrum. I could actually do that, because I think I already have that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 electrum. 1, 2, 3. And some glue in here. I've got glue, that's for certain. I've never actually done this style before of building wand, but there we go. And then I could just put it up here with the rest of the wands. Oh, I've already got a sponge on a stick. Look at that. Jeez, oh peaches. All right, well, it's completed. I got a treasure chest out of it. Coral reef. The particular coral reefs in this waters is pliable and porous. It will come in handy crafting sponges. This is a quest line I should have done well before making my bubbles at the ocean floor. So learn from my mistakes if you're just jumping into this. There we go. I will grab one of those. Hopefully it's just, I need 40. All right. Let's get 39 of these things. There we go. Because all you do is you just smelt them up. And I've got my coral furnace, or my coral furnaces? Whatever you want to call them. My furnaces in here. Prismarine furnaces that can smelt these up pretty quick. And then from that I can complete that quest. The next one is probably going to be Sponge Grunge. I have no idea how many of these I'll need to make. And I do have a brand new one of these, so I should be able to use that once I get that unlocked. Which will take me a moment. In the meantime, because I don't think this is going to be a very difficult one to do. Oh, chisel. I don't think I made a regular chisel. So let's open that back up. I think I just jumped to the next one. That's what, 4 iron, 3 slabs, and some glue. Yes, you're going to see some crafting today, folks. 3 slabs. 1, 2, 3. And some glue in the dirt table. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 of those. I've got it backwards. Oh, crap. Is it over here? Like this? Yep, there we go. Chisel, get. And then I think I've got this one over here. I don't know if this one being... Oh, it did finish. Oh, thank goodness. That was nice. Oh, I got a dolly. That's nice. If you're not familiar with a dolly, in this case, the dolly is from... Wait a second. F3H? Yeah, you can show tooltips. You can see what mod it's from. Easy storage, as I thought. This will allow you to actually move your easy storage boxes around without losing items and stuff like that. So you don't want to break them with a pick. You want to use a dolly for that, which I might keep that in there for now. Keep these in there as well as that. I have yet to open this treasure chest. Let's do that. Rat upgrade crafting. Got it. Self-resetting lever every 30 seconds. That's okay. I'll put that in there because you can never have enough levers. It's something that I've definitely learned. Can I have space in here? Yes, I do. There we go. And let's see how we're doing on this. Hey, I think that's completing that. Nicely done. And then I can continue on with this one and get an Invar shovel. That's grand. I might just put that in my tools chest for now and save it for later sea stuff. Actually, I'm going to need this dry reef. So let's open this back up. And like I said, you really should continue this quest line, or at least part of it, if not any, if you're going to do those bubbles. Because it really does, you know, the whole breaking the sand thing was silly of me to do when we've got like sponge on a stick in here. Specifically, the 9-block radius one. It's just, it's just silly for me to do that. All right, 2 super sponges. So I need to make 2 of those. All right, and I need some woven cotton. Shouldn't be too bad. I thought I had some woven cotton. All right, well, woven cotton. Let's do super sponge to make one of these. Shoot, I just lost it in my inventory stuff. Let's do A. There we go. And that's just string. Okay. I don't have any string in there. I'm surprised. Let's grab some of that. And I can do some of this. And make woven cotton. There we go. And now I should be able to make plenty of this in the other table. So in the alchemy table, or chemist table. Recipe, a couple of those. Put this back in. 2 of those. Then I can put these back in this table here. If only because that just totally makes sense. Sponge grunge, complete. Get a flint and steel. Why do I need... Oh, flint and steel was one way that you could actually dry a sponge, I think. Super sponges are invaluable tools for adding into your base. If you choose not to use the HEC... HEC... Super sponges have a 5-block radius. Building an extension under your base will likely leave you with a large room filled with water. Use sponges to suck up the water. Fabulous. And then you've got the sponge on a stick, which is something that I did make already. The sponge on a stick has a much larger radius of coverage, able to suck up all the water in a 7-block radius. It also has durability, which allow it multiple uses. More convenient than a normal sponge, but also more expensive. Look at all these factory blocks. Allows you to like build up your base as well if you want. Let's just grab a sponge on a stick. Complete that recipe, because I don't even want to craft this. If you want to see the recipe for it, though, there you go. You're going to need lots of slime, because these are like 9 slime each. Some treated stuff, and a sponge or wet sponge, which, yeah, I think was the wet sponge. Yeah, see the crafting uses for for wet sponge. It's been removed completely from being cooked, so none of that stuff. So let me put that back, actually, because I've already got one up there. And then I think... Oh, it's a choice reward. Factory, laboratory, or mossy temple blocks. I'm going to leave that for now because I might decide later. The energized sponge also has an extended range of 9 blocks in all directions, but it also runs on RF, so it can be recharged for further use. Obviously, this won't be of use until you gain some power gen, which, yeah, that definitely tells me that I should have done this elsewhere. And look, there's a simple wired charger as well as a reward. Wow. Okay, so let's see what the recipe is for the... Really? It's just a bunch of sponges and a battery from Cyclic, which... Wait, what? Oh, that makes it a wet sponge. Okay, how do I make regular sponges? A whole lot of dry reef. 4 of them for that. Ouch. Oh, there it is. A wet sponge. So I have to look up the recipe for a regular dry sponge to find out how to dry a wet sponge? That doesn't make sense, but I guess that makes... No, it does make sense. Recipe for this is a wet sponge, but the use for the wet sponge is not listed in this way. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, oopses were made. And I can still do this one, claim some money, and go on to this. The Auto-chisel can chisel an entire inventory worth of stone at once and also chisel in-world blocks, which is really good if you're building a large area, especially extending upon your base. So that's not a bad thing to do. Let me bring that back up just so I can click on it. You can check out the recipe for this. Oh, that's not bad. Because I should have these prismarine crystals, some slabs, crystals. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then I think in here I've got a wiring kit. And then I need slabs. 3 slabs again. I think that's what it was for it. Oh, I'm missing a redstone conductance coil, which is 2 copper and another wiring kit. So let me grab 2 copper. 1, 2. Yes, I'm going to set my place on fire at this rate if I don't get this flint and steel off my hotbar. Put this up here. And one of these. There we go. All right. Now I should be able to make an Auto-chisel. Ta-da! Which, yeah, as it says, you just right-click in the air. And you can see previews of stuff, but you have to have some kind of blocks selected, and then it can change everything. You just click the chisel button, and you can even like see a hollow view, a panel view and stuff. So if I were to grab a bunch of these, click this, we've got a bunch of andesite, right? So I can do this, click on it, and then you can see the different things. You can see a plus symbol, single, a panel, hollow, etc. And then you can change, you scroll it around if you want. You can click this and it'll automatically rotate. Spin in the direction that you want and so on. So you can see if it's got connected textures or something like this one here. You might not have known that it had connected textures unless you see it in one of these shapes like this. So there you go, like a big panel. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty good. Put all those away. And I've got a knife in my inventory. Doggone it. Actually, let me take these knives and make one super knife. Yeah, there we go. I've been doing pretty good about combining the tools whenever they get low. And then I've got some money to put away. Oops, wrong thing. Click there. And I still have these two super sponges, which I think I'm just going to put in here for now, because they're not really going to be that useful. Oh, and in fact, I'm going to get rid of the diesel bucket as well. There we go. Put away that flint and steel, because I don't even know if I have one in my inventory. Do I have one in here? No. Well, now I do. So that's going to be useful. We'll claim this. I got a storage box, which is good for easy storage if you want to use that system. I don't. So I'm going to just put it in there. Of course, the quest line may take me elsewhere. Oh, I still have my Auto-chisel. Let's put that in there. All right. Now, let's continue on. The Auto-chisel. Oh, I remember the day when this used to crash the heck out of servers. I don't know if it still does. I'm not planning on using it. But this is how you can like feed things in and just set it, forget it, and it'll just constantly make you stuff so you don't have to keep clicking things in your inventory, which is kind of cool. You can automate the chiseling of blocks when you need mass production. So let's see what the recipe is. That's just going to be any kind of chest. I hate that it starts with shulker boxes and stuff. Yeah, there's regular chests in there. Hoppers, silver gears, invar plates. Actually, I've got all this stuff. Glass and some solder. Oh, I don't know if I have solder. I do have solder. All right. So I could probably do this. What do we got? A whole bunch of invar plates. Let's just grab. Let's see. There we go. Invar plates. I've got some wiring kits. I've got, what else? 2 hoppers. Was it an invar gear? I can't remember. Yeah, I've got lots of hoppers. What kind of gears do we have in here? Platinum, ender, bronze, and then I've got a bunch out here. So if I check again, it was silver, which is gold, silver. There we go. This is actually going a little bit quicker than I anticipated. Some kind of chest, and then I should be good. There we go. And then we click here and we try making it, right? Oh, glass. I forgot. I've got plenty of glass. So let's just grab some of that. Put it in here and try again. I'm missing something. It's probably a tool here. So let's see. It is artisan, some kind of solder and cutters. I've got both of those. Oh, that's the problem. Which is fine because I have an empty bucket and a way of transferring stuff over from one to the other. Ta-da! We now have this. And I can put away the rest of my other stuff. Auto-chisel, which, of all things, it's going to go in here because I don't really need it. I'm not doing that big of a process with this. And I am going to put these cutters back in here, as well as the extra wiring kit that I don't need at the moment. Been kind of ripping through these quests today. I mean, they are stuff that I should have done a while ago. Like, for instance, I got a potion of water breathing. Let's put this up here. Continue on with adding more stuff to the bar. Let's continue on with a bit more then. Because, oh man, I got that one complete, but I don't... Ooh, the energized one. It's just going to take so much of these. If only I could use some of those super sponges I just made too. That would be nice. All right, let's look at the battery as well, because I will need to make one of those. Might as well work on this. Oh my gosh. That's not too bad. Lead plates, wiring kits, glass, redstone reception coil. Got everything else. So let me grab the glass again. I'm going to need the wiring kits. Going to need some... Oh, I've got the fasteners in here already. And I will need a redstone conductance coil, which... Reception coil. 2 gold and a wiring kit. Not so bad. I mean, these things are easy enough to make, but I have... once upon a time, I made a bunch of them, but then I decided I would stop because I didn't want to have too many of them. They use wiring kits, and those things are already a pain to make. You know, you gotta make this, then you gotta make that, and you gotta make the wood, and oh, it was just a little bit much. But anyway... lead plates, which I've got a bunch. I had Sniffles there cook me up a whole bunch of them recently, thankfully. And it was just to make that happen. So let's empty all this out. Blah. Put this back in here, these back here, and I now have a battery. Just like that. And that should allow me to, there we go, get a little bit closer. The reason I have a problem is because if I go into my sea stuff, I only have 20 coral reef. Now if I need 4 of those sponges, let's take that battery off of there. The sponges have a lot of dry reef. That's what, 5, 10, 15, 20. So I need 20 dry reef, or 20 coral to do this, and I have each. So I need another 2, 4, 6 of these. I've got an idea how we can make this work. I've got other progression that I need to make on quests, and therefore I can do a tools of the trade. I can work on this, a flux spore, a basic one in fact, and I think I could just buy one. I think. Let's find out. Put this person here. This is storage. That's not the person I was looking for. There's several ones of these. I think this might be the cyclic one. No, this is thermal. Is this the person that has those? No, they've got the satchels. Oh, get back in the bag. Let me put this back here. That's the cyclic one. I'm just going to keep going through until I find the one that actually sells the items I'm looking for. It's not that person either. I still need to spend some time and get these all marked. Because every time I do this now, I'm like, okay, which one is it that I need to kind of go through? Yeah, potions. Potions, seller! I need your mightiest potions. There we go. Oh, hardened. Reinforced, signalum, resonant. Oh, they don't sell the basic? Oh, that's so cheap. So cheaty. All right. And it has to be the basic. Oh, which means you have to craft all this stuff. And then you can, like, upgrade it, right? Can I just use an upgrade kit? No. Oh, no, you have to, like, craft over that thing? Oof. All right, well, let's do this. Iron gear, silver, tin. All right. Let's actually run back over here. Put this in here. That's cheaty. I mean, I was trying to go cheaty, but seriously. All right, let me take a look here. We've got, was it silver, tin, and an iron gear. Silver, tin. Is this tin? It is tin. And an iron gear. There we go. And then I need to make one of these. Wait a second. A drill head. Okay, I don't know why that... Oh, it's because it's already on there. Let's put that back on here. It's invar plates, gears, and an ingot. Wow, okay. Was it 2 gears? It was, yeah, 3 plates, 2 gears. And I think that was in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, I thought I had 2 invar gears. My bad. There we go. And now I could probably make a drill head. There we go. See, what I can do with this, once I've made the flux spore, is then I can use it to drill up a whole bunch of the coral down there. Because my diamond hammer, which has been replaced, this would be a second time if I do, can instead be replaced by something that's rechargeable. So I need the tool casing, now that I'm done with that. That's going to be, what, 2 lead plates, 2 gold plates, and a wiring kit. Oh, these are easy peasy now that I've got a bunch of this stuff made. Can I make this in here? Yes, I can. And no solder is required for the tool casing. All right. I can make this in a regular inventory? I'm so blown away. All right. There. Flux bore. Get. Now let's actually charge this sucker up, because I have a feeling... Yeah, there we go. Zoop. Oh, look at that. It's kind of cool how it was like all moving and stuff. All right. Oh, when I right click, it actually animates. That's pretty neat. Or left click, not right click. That's cool. I like that. I've only used these like once or twice before, because usually they're a lot more difficult to make than what I am now. But also I usually have better means, like some way overpowered Tinker's tool or something like that. You know what? Let's go down this way and have a look at the bubbles. Look at them all. That's pretty good. I can go down just as fast in my my swimsuit that as I can with this. Let's put my mask on so that I don't, like, drown. And walk inside for a brief moment. And all this coral reef I'm going to need. Oh, it's only doing a 1x1 area. I mean, it is rechargeable. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to replace the floor in here so that it's not quite so sea floor. Make it a little bit prettier, maybe. Hopefully you guys will like the result. I don't think it's going to be anything too fancy. Probably just going to be some kind of cement, brick, or concrete, as I think that would be somewhat appropriate, being the ocean floor. But it seems to be working quite well. Was there more to the... let's take this off the list. Was there more to the... oh, I got a treasure chest. To this, saw blade, hypo infuser, a basic, of course. And I bet you that they only sell the hardened and above in the shop, so I can't just cheatify it. I need to do it otherwise. Alright, well, I'm going to mine up a little bit more. I just need like 10 more blocks or something. And then I'm going to smelt these up, make myself those sponges I need to make that super sponge, or the electric sponge as it is. Oh, and by the way, I was completely off with the flux spore. I forgot. It requires a button push. If you look on here and you press shift, it says press V to adjust the drilling area. So each one's going to have a bigger or different drilling area. This one has an option of tunnel 1x2 or single block, which is good. It is very good. And I did not mean it any ill will. I was just expecting it to actually mine a little bit faster than it was. But it is basic. And upgrading it is kind of a pain. I was really hoping that I could just slap on there some kind of upgrade. You can actually discharge it into an energization dynamo as well, which I kind of like. But that should get me that quest complete. Yeah, I got the treasure chest, which I got an upgrade kit to reinforced, which you would think I could put on that, but I can't. And I also got a cache, which is the same as like a storage drawer, but looks really cool in metal and probably holds more. I can't remember. But we should be good with that. Sponge. I think I need to make multiples of these. I can't remember what it is that I was making there, because I've got everything cooked up now. Let's go back to this one. Made that. It was this one. That was it. The energized sponge. This. Which, there it is. Let's clear this, clear this. What is the recipe for this? It is 4 of the regular sponges and that battery. Okay. Which shouldn't be too bad. I think I just need some string. Let's grab some of that. And was it in the alchemist shop? Or the chemist shop? I think so. Let's make a bunch of these. That should be... That's 3. Why do I not have enough? I don't know. Did it not all smelt? I swear I counted right, but apparently I did not. So let me grab my sea stuff. Take the last 17 coral I have. And we will split it up into here real quickly and smelt this up, because I would imagine this should be more than enough at that point. And I think that this is going to finish off that entirely. Wait, doggone it, look at this. It's back in my inventory again. Yeah, it's killing me. Can I get this as well? Thank you. And then I should be able to fill in the dots here. With some more of these, I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Oh, I've got exactly 6. Okay. That was pretty close. 1 more sponge. There we are. And then I can grab the string and put that away real quick. I shouldn't need that. And then I should be able to make this. Oh, provided that I have the right wood in inventory. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that should do it. Recipe, go. And then Artisan's Empire Burner, get back in there. Ta-da! And I can charge this sucker up. Yay! Energized sponge. And then that just, that stores 1,000,000 RF. That stores a lot of RF. It's got an 11 block radius as well. That's ridiculous. That might actually be a bit too much. But it is really good for like a big area like this. Because how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's it's almost the entire size as one of these things. It's like 1 block short. That's pretty darn good. And I think that actually completes it. Get the simple wired charger, which I don't really need, so I'm just going to put in here. And same thing with the sponge actually. And if I open this back up, this is now complete. I can always grab these factory blocks later, so I'm not going to get them right now, but this means 2 trophies in the same episode. Detect, claim. Of course, I started off by getting a trophy, so that's a thing. Oh, and it's got the little direwolf one there. Oh, is it in here? No, it's in my digging chest. I forgot. In my minables chest. There we go. And this will finish things off for me for today. And oh my gosh, does this mean that we're finished? It means we're getting close. That's for certain. We're gonna put this here, and I might actually open this up a little bit more because that just looks really, really bad at this point. There we go. Cool. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I might actually reopen this entire side over here because that just looks really bad at this point. All right. Well, anyway. How can I see this? Can I like change my view? There we go. That'll kind of work. Hey, so I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. If so, be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you want to see something new, something different, feel free to leave a comment down below, letting me know, and more so, let me know what pack it is you're interested in. I really want to move on to 114 and 115 mod packs. I realize that they're kind of starting to stabilize. There are a few out there that have been really, really stable. Mostly they're kitchen sink-like packs. I was hoping to have something a bit more thematic, but it doesn't have to be. So if you have something in mind, feel free to share it. Let me know. And don't be afraid to come visit us on Twitch and to spread the mischief. Until next time, folks, I'll see ya.